So they gave me a licence to ride.
Yeah, oh, good.
Yeah. I
That's
thought
unreal.
it was.
That's unreal.
Yeah.
And then you got a contract to go over to Paris.
Yeah, I actually had a trip over for some reason. I went to Paris or went to England.
Mm-hmm.
I went across to Paris and I was offered a contract. And I come back home and I said, I had to get my passport and all that in order. And I offered a contract with a bloke called Daniel Wilderstein.
Mm-hmm.
Daniel Wilderstein is an art dealer, the biggest art dealer in the world.
Okay.
The Wilderstein name is still the biggest art dealer today in the world. And he'd offered me a contract in Paris. And so I took it and went back over the following year to ride in Paris. They gave me a villa at a place near Chantilly called the Lease. And over the back of me were two swimmers called Ilse and John Conrad at the same time.
Yep, okay, yep.
And I used to go over and see them behind me at Deleuze. And so my contract was with Daniel Wilderstein.
Okay, cool. And there's a man over in the UK, 4,493 wins he's had, and you're good friends with him.
Yeah, Lester
famous
Piggott.
Lester Piggott.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Lester was a good bloke.
Yep.
Yeah. They brought him over here in England, from England to about 2 or 3 Melbourne Cups ago.
Yep.
And so the VRC got in touch and said, Darb, you better come down. I said, oh, what? And Lester's here. I said, oh, that's good, my mate. Yeah. And so they flew me down.
Yep.
And they took me to the race and sitting in the stand there. They said, oh, Darb, the officials come over. Lester's at the back up here sitting. I said, oh, yeah, okay, take me to him. I'll go and say good day to him.
Yep.
And Lester wouldn't talk to anybody. I didn't know this.
Right, okay.
But then it come out, you know. And so they were walking up the top of the stand at the back. Lester was sitting there by himself. And I'm walking towards him. I pointed my face. Point to him and point to my face.
Yep.
He started to smile. So he remembers me.
Yep.
And walked up and I was talking to him. And the VRC, none of them from the committee, we wouldn't talk to anybody.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's their prize guest, right?
Yep.
Like Lester's won about 5 of the English Derby. He's a Queen's jockey, you know. And leading rider in Europe for I don't know how many times, but heaps of times.
Yep.
He's the best rider in the world.
And Toowoomba's home, how did Toowoomba become home?
It became home when I left Cunnamulla. I left Cunnamulla and I came to Brisbane, and I was riding in Brisbane, and I eventually give it away, and I came to Toowoomba and I set up a apprentice jockey training school.
Really? Okay.
Down Hursley Road.
Yep.
And I said, I know how hard it is, and I can give these blackfellas a job and get them involved with horse racing.
Yep.
So I set up a jockey training school down at Hursley Road in Toowoomba, in Hursley Road, and I went over to Toomala, I went up to Woorabinda, Cherbourg, and I get all the black kids and boys and girls and bring them over and give them a job.
Okay.
Give them a job. I did that for about 5 years actually.
Yep.
And I didn't know about what it was. My apprentice school was one of the first ones in Australia.
Okay.
And because later, when I give it away, they got an apprentice school in Melbourne, and they call it Darby Mccarthy's, I think, employment strategy at the MCG.
Okay.
And it's still going.
Wow.
And they set one up on Hursley Road called the Darby McCarthy Employment Strategy.
Yep.
A scholarship at Deagon. And they run, the Queensland Turf Club run that for a while.
Yep.
And I said to the bloke, why are they naming these schools Darby? Didn't you know? That school you had in Toowoomba was the first one in Australia.
There you go. I didn't know that.
No, and that's why they, Victoria call it Darby McCarthy Scholarship.
Yep.
And in Brisbane here they call it Darby McCarthy Employment Strategy.
Yep.
and they were calling him after me.
I've sat and had a coffee with him. Absolute honour to spend some time with you today. So.